Beginner's Guide to CSS. Hello and welcome to VideoJug. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. It's a way of ordering web files nicely so that everything looks pretty. VideoJug.com uses CSS, so when you're watching VideoJug's How to Make Your Breasts Look Bigger, that's CSS doing all the clever organising in your peripheries. If you've got a style.css file, you can set up rules for your other website documents. For example, you could, if you wanted, say everything with the tag VideoJug is Brill around it should be in big blue letters, underlined and with an image behind it. And voila! A CSS file tends to go in the same directory as your other website files. In order for your other files to know it's there, and that they should be paying attention to it, you add this code into the head section. Your web pages will now pick up on all the info in your CSS file and use it accordingly. Where HTML has tags to define behavior, your CSS file has selectors. Body is therefore a selector, and any style settings we define within those two curly braces will apply throughout the site. Each of these bits of code needs a semicolon at the end to mark the end of the line. Let's look at some of the things we could use. Font family, Verdana. This sets the font to Verdana, the classiest of all the fonts. It's better to have a list here in case people don't have Verdana, the classiest of all the fonts, installed. You can do that with commas. Font family, Verdana, Geneva, Arial, Helvetica, Sans Serif. That way, if it can't find Verdana, it'll move on to the next one, and so on until it finds something it knows. Font size, 12 pixels. This sets the font size. The bigger the number, the bigger the font. You can also use .em, which is a bit more complicated. Instead of picking the size by pixels, it's done by space. So depending on the resolution your viewer's viewing your site in, it'll look right. Font weight, bold. This makes it bold. None makes it normal. You could also use numbers between 100 and 900, which set the relative thickness of the font. Color, navy. This sets the color. You can use text for simple colors like white or black, or fuchsia if you're so inclined. You can also use hex codes here. Hex is a string of numbers and letters which represent a color. Hash 000000 is black, and hash FFFFFF is white. All the colors in between are represented by some sort of similar code. VideoJug yellow, for example, is hash FFE502. You can also set the background color with background color yellow, or use hex as we discussed before. There's more to put in there. Here's some for starters. Letter spacing is the distance in pixels between your letters. Word spacing is the distance in pixels between your words. Text align, which can be right, left, center, or justify. Padding, how much of a buffer there is around your stuff. Margin, what the margins are like. These are the absolute basics. All this code is available to you below, so you can copy and paste it directly into your web page where appropriate. Done!